Welcome back to the Crypto Moses channel. You guys, XRP just pulled a damn beautiful power move. About $130 million worth of XRP has been withdrawn from Binance ahead of CEO Brad Garlinghouse's high-stake meeting at the White House, with XRP defying the market's pullback and holding steady above the $2.40. Could we be on the verge of a massive breakout to hopefully $3? Let's break it all down today, but first, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update on the crypto market. Now, there's an XRP trader who withdrew $130 million worth. So the question is, what is happening? XRP right now is sending shockwaves through the market, right? Ripple's CEO, Brad Garlinghouse, has been confirmed to have attended the major White House crypto summit. This is where basically President Trump is set to continue talking to crypto advisors to discuss crypto regulations and a potential digital asset reserve. Now, this news alone, even though it just occurred beautifully, has fueled about a 23% weekly surge, and this did push XRP's price above. But what's even more interesting is traders are pulling their XRPs off exchanges fast. So according to on-chain data, Binance's XRP reserves have dropped about 50 million tokens in just a few days. That's about $130 million worth of XRP disappearing from trading platforms. Now, the question is, why does this matter? So think of it this way. Massive exchange outflows is going to equal a bullish sign. Now, when investors move large amounts of crypto off exchanges and into private wallets, it signals long-term accumulation. Now, they're not looking to sell anything soon, but this could be a sign that big players are basically loading up ahead of something huge that they might know. So the question is XRP going to explode to $3? So let's talk price action. XRP has had one of the strongest performance this week, and it held about the $2.40 despite the market-wide dip. Now, the accumulation distribution indicator is at about 74.22 billion, which is showing big money flowing into XRP. And if bulls can hold above the 240, we could see a push towards the $3 in the coming days. Here, let's pull up the chart and actually take a look at it today. Please don't mind all the drawings. I've been heavy trading XRP. Like, it is one of my favorite. Why? Because it's extremely volatile, right? Like, let's look at this. From Friday, in the last 7 days, it's moved roughly 50% from all the catalysts that have been occurring. And if you guys look at this, it went up 50%, it went down 25%, went back up 18%. So it is a very, very, very volatile asset, which is why I love it. I also love trading it on BTCC because they can let you up to 500x. I do not use 500x consistently. I'm usually in between 100 to 250x. I just like that margin. And do not forget, the liquidation point is very, very important, right? If it's at 100, 200, you want to think about how much money it's going to take for your stop loss to get liquidated. That's extremely, extremely important. So just kind of keep that in mind when you're leveraging, because if you do a 500x, you're literally looking at around 0.19% to liquidation of your position. So just be smart about that. Always use a stop loss, especially because they've only got isolated leverage right now. But if we can look at the grand scheme of things, once I unclick this, all the drawings come back. Let's actually go to the 12-hour and let's hide them. So what we see here in the 12-hour mark is XRP had that huge run up in November, about 500% in gain, but it has since kind of stabilized. And if you guys can see this is basically making a head and shoulders pattern, which usually does signify a drop. But the question stands, if we continue making higher lows, we have the probability to turn this into an ascending triangle, which entail is a bullish pattern. So I'm really kind of hoping that that's what ends up playing out. As we can see in the RSI in the later time frames, we did get bullish divergence, but that bullish divergence fully took over and we went up that 50% with that ride. And now that we're going back down to earth, we're waiting for the RSI to reset up another bullish momentum on the higher time frames, which we're actually seeing on the 1 hour, we're seeing it on the 30, we're seeing it on the 15. We just haven't seen it yet on the 4-hour mark. So it is still actually a good potential time to buy XRP. The one negative is your stop loss would be a whole 16% if you're going to follow the bigger wave. If you're just going for a small scalping wave, you can easily just use this bottom for your stop loss. probability of getting stomped out is a little bit higher, but because it's 0.74%, you're going to want to look at this and say, okay, I can probably do 100x leverage on this example, just because you've got that swing opportunity to make up that difference. That 0.74% would be your loss in this example. So just be cautious, but keep watching the market. XRP has huge potential right now. And with a lot of these catalysts happening, we've got things like the news coming out about it maybe joining this reserve, and he's also being invited to these crypto events. So you guys, there is something brewing for XRP. We don't know it yet. We're waiting on the whales and the government to tell us, but I do believe if it continue to hold above this $2.40 mark, we could easily see that push back up to $3 in the coming days. But if it does dip down, I think the next resistance that we've got drawn on the chart here is our next resistance after that is going to be down at the $2.07 mark, and that's just because that's where it had a lot of resistance previously. So if it stays within this area or drops down to that, that's what I'm looking for to find for a new buying opportunity zone. Lastly, if it really takes a hit, our main stability point for support was $1.77. So we do know that that's also a very high end supporting position. As long as it pushes down to there, we will see some sort of support form. And just something to think about, there's going to be a lot of movement within the market, okay? If XRP does get mentioned in the next policy discussions or gains any sort of institutional backing, we are going to see a parabolic rally, especially with liquidity drying up on exchanges due to withdrawals. What do you guys think? Will XRP pass the $3 mark soon? I really want to hear your price predictions below. Please don't hesitate. And if you've got new token opportunities, post them below. I'll gladly do some TA, find some new options. But before you go, do not forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. And until next time, you guys, please stay informed, stay prepared, and most important, stay ahead. Peace out, everybody.